Welcome to the German Gills show as Gillingham take on Harrogate Town for the first time, I think, in their history. Someone correct me if I'm wrong there. But it's a big game for Gillingham because we just come off the back of a 3-0 defeat away at Tranmere. So we've got tonight to make amends and see if we can get those 3 points. I'm going to be your host, Reese, to take you through every step of today's game. It's a German Gills light show today because it's a Tuesday night. But you can also find us on our socials. We're on Twitter at Deutsche Gills, and of course, we're on Instagram, which is German Gills. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so through Buy Me a Coffee. The link to that is in the description. If you would like to join a growing League 1 and 2 community, you can join our Discord server. The link to that is in the description. And if you would like to see something else I do, I run a podcast called Gaps in Knowledge. Link to that is also in the description. On the line now is Adam Westgate giving us his thoughts for today's game at Priestfields.
Thanks, Reese. So I can see that our new man is out wide, he looks really good. I mean, he started 2 games for Lincoln, so you can't really complain at that League 1 level. But the wide areas have been really where we've been good, and it's been down the middle that we've struggled like last season. So hopefully Reeves gets us some more creativity down there. He's looked good. I've been happy with that, but I've got my 20 quid. Let's go and get the fish and chips.
So let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Los geht's, Gills! We're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium to take the knee. It looks like that there's only a few Harrogate Town fans because there was travel problems coming down from York to London with the trains being cancelled. So I assume they'll be watching iFollow like I am this evening as well. But let's see if Gills can get 3 points today. By God, we definitely need to read a real statement, particularly because we've got Elkan playing for us now. So hopefully he can make an impact on his debut. Let's see how this one goes. Law's going to put this one straight into the box from the left-hand side. Can we get an attack on it? It's bounced around. Can Reeves get a shot away? He can do, and it's a first real moment of attack by Gills. It's a good cushion header down by Mandrel, and Reeves managed to get something on it. He put it over the bar by a couple of yards, but it's good attacking from Dent by Gillingham. Good. I can't really speak at the moment. Good attacking intent. There we go. By Gillingham at the moment, as we've been mainly in the Harrogate half for the last 2 minutes. Still 0-0.
Position under pressure.
So Harrogate coming forward here. They got a lot of space on this left-hand side as their first meaningful attack of the game so far as they shoot from distance, and it's tipped around the post by Morris. It's a really nice breakaway attack by Harrogate, actually. They really caught Gills asleep at the back, and it was really good vision to get the ball out left and a good and put it right in the corner, actually. But Morris just about had that covered, but it wasn't a bad attack by Harrogate Town, showing that they do pose a threat, and we can't just assume we're going to be on top of the game. Absolutely. Great work by Harrogate, and they've won themselves a corner. So Harrogate got this corner, they've taken it short, and it's in the box. It's really good play by Harrogate as they find the space, and it goes just past the left-hand post. Harrogate making a bit of a storm at the moment. The last few minutes, they won themselves a corner. As well worked, actually, on the right-hand side, and as a result, they did put Gills under a lot of pressure here. And obviously, this ball wasn't going to go into the box. I think this probably was a cross-come shot that eventually just missed the left-hand post. I think Morris probably had it covered, but still good attacking intent by Harrogate Town at the moment.
Gills' career on Saturday. Driving forward there.
Gills coming forward on this left-hand side. The ball comes across there. Can we get something on the end of the screen? Has got there. He must score this. Surely that's a great save by the Harrogate goalkeeper. I think it's Oxley in goal for them. So really good piece of work to get the ball across by Elkan. And then unfortunately, Green just couldn't put it past the goalkeeper of Harrogate, and score still stays at 0-0.
Good football from Gills.
Yeah, Warwick's got the ball on the right-hand side. He crossed it in. Can we get on the end of this? It's gone to Elkan, and he's just put it on the right-hand side of the post. And unfortunately, didn't guide it towards the goal. But I have to say, the quick reactions to Elkan to be able to get his foot around that, to at least have an opportunity to get in the back of net was really good. It's a great ball from right on the right-hand side. Good, decent header, half away by Harrogate, but great twisting reaction from Elkan, who nearly managed to get it on target, showing what he could be made of. And hopefully, there's a couple of goals in him. It's a good promising start for Gills' last 20 or so minutes.
Top now for Harrogate.
So Harrogate got the ball on this left-hand side. They could create an opportunity if Gills don't clear the ball. It's gone into the box from a challenge. Gills had to get hold of this ball. Otherwise, this could be a goal from Harrogate, and it should be. It should be 1-0 Harrogate. I don't know how he's missed a target from there. He was onside, and he's just sort of half volleyed it over the bar. Gills got away with that one, and Harrogate should be 1-0 up. Gills were defensively really weak there. there, not getting the ball clear. It was bouncing around. He was free in the box, no one marking him, and maybe he hurried it thinking there was a player around him, a Gills defender, but no. Harrogate should be 1-0 up currently. Big let off for Gills.
Tunbridge have equalised at Dover. Jordan Higgs' goal equalised by Emmanuel Madja for...
It's a ball over the top here, and if Harrogate hold the ball, there could be a chance. They're coming forward on this left-hand side. They've got a bit of space here. If they get the ball in the box, it could be dangerous. Gills need to work defensively as it comes across, and it's gone in the back of the net. And Harrogate have taken their chance, and they have gone 1-0 up. And I can just about hear the small amount of supporters from Harrogate have come down cheering that goal. It was a really good goal by Harrogate. They caught Gills napping at the back, and Harrogate, you know what, right? Even though Gills have created some chances, Harrogate have created an equal amount of chances, and they have their goal scored that's put in the back of the net, and that's why they're 1-0 up at the moment. I have to say, quick thing from the goalkeeper, Oxley puts it over the top. Gills should be defending this better. That's not a great header. That's not a good challenge, and they just caught Gills on a bit sleepy mode at the moment. And it comes over on the left, goes across the face of goal, and it's an easy finish, really, pretty much through the legs of Morris. Well, Harrogate 1-0 up away from home, and do you know what? I think they kind of deserve it. They've been a bit more clinical in front of goal. Gillingham 0, Harrogate 1.
You get your bit of luck towards the halfway line.
Oh, this could be dangerous for Gills. It's a great ball in. Harrogate got the ball, and it's a decent save by Morris. Goodness me, Gillingham have really caught themselves out there, and Harrogate nearly took the opportunity there to double their advantage. And Gillingham again looking pretty weak, trying to get this ball through. They're trying to play varied football, but it's almost cost them, and Gills really went 2-0 down. So Ben Reeves at the corner on the right hand side. We've got about 4 minutes before half time. Can we actually get back into this game as it goes to back post, easily headed away by Harrogate, and then Gills have regained possession and got the ball back out to the right hand side with Reeves. Let's recycle it back in. It's gone to the back post. Elkan Baggott should be getting that on target again. Gills not getting their shots on target. Seems to be the same story each week at the moment. Harrogate have more shots on target so far this game, and they've rewarded themselves with a goal. Gillingham have only had one shot on target this game so far. It's just not good enough for me up the top. It really isn't. There's no composure, and this is what's happening up the top. We need to get things on target, or we're not going to score. Simple as that. And that is half time, and we're going to go straight over to Adam Westgate for our half-time chat and reaction. So half-time, it's Gillingham 0, Harrogate Town 1, and on the line we have Adam Westgate.
Well, thanks for having me back.
So what do you make of that half so far, Adam?
Well, it's been disappointing. I mean, we probably should have had one goal from the green chance, definitely. The volley that the new guy had, 21. I'm still getting used to his name, but he had, that was probably tougher than it looked. But Harrogate should have had 3 goals probably, and so they're quite worthy of being ahead. I think we look slow. I think outside of our wing play, we don't look that creative. And defensively, you dropped 3 against Tranmere, you dropped 2 against Wimbledon in the league, and you've dropped another one tonight, and you probably should have dropped another 2 goals. Defensively, I think we're all over the place, but we don't look that creative up front outside of when the wingers get it. And if you do that, you're going to be so predictable in the end.
Well, that's what I think, and I do think at the moment this lack of creativity going forward. I mean, Harrogate at half-time, we've had the same amount of shots, 7, and they've had 4 on target, we've had 1. And I just think that is a telltale sign here that players need to get confidence in themselves, get a few shots on target, test the goalkeeper. I'm not seeing that at the moment, and I'm sure you feel the same.
I do, and also we're back to Lee playing the deep line playmaker role, which he struggled with last year because it's not his position, which we've got Williams for. And we're moving the ball around very slowly. And honestly, when Reeves get it, Reeves might be my man of the half, maybe. Reeves, the only time Reeves can shove it out to anyone with speed or with any purpose is to the wingers. Because any time he shoves it in the middle, any time he's playing it back, there's no purpose. It's like we're 1-0 up and just saying, yeah, you know, you come on to us and we'll play counter-attacking football. It's not the case. We're just not creating very much.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel at the moment. But do you see any chance of Gills getting back in the second half?
I do think we can, yeah, definitely. I don't think it's like really doom and gloom. I mean, we're only 1-0 down, so you've always got to shout, even if it's against a team that's vastly superior, which I don't think Harrogate are. I do think they're worth their 1-0 lead. But if Harris makes some changes, of course we can. Of course we can win, or we could draw, but I think it's just as easily Harrogate could win. They're value for money at the moment.
Yep, totally agree. And, well, we'll see what happens at the end of the match, and hopefully we're all smiles. So I'll see you at full time.
See you afterwards.
So we're about to get underway for the second half, and Gills needs to really pull the finger out, get a couple of shots on target, and put some pressure on Harrogate early on if we can get anything from this game. Harrogate are worthy of their lead, very valuable for their lead, and totally deserve it so far.
Just a slightly lower delivery.
Great work by Harrogate. They got a ball on the left-hand side. This is really dangerous. They could go two up here if Gills aren't careful. And I don't know how they haven't put it in the back of the net, but Gillingham defensively are all over the place. And I have no idea Harrogate aren't 2 or 3 goals up, because if they were, I would say they're value for that lead. They are not been clinical enough in the sort of since they've scored their goal, but they are making the best opportunities. And that is, you know, he's really sliced at the Harrogate striker, and they should be 2 goals up easily. Gillingham, again, really lucky here not to be 2 or 3 behind. Still 1-0 Harrogate.
It was like Ramsey on that side. He's been told to hurry up.
That's a fantastic cross-ball kick from Harrogate, and they could get a second here. It's a decent save by Morris, another decent save by Morris, and Harrogate, again, should be 2-0 up, and has a fantastic ball across to the other side of the pitch. What a switch that was. Luckily, Morris was first to it to make the save, but what a ball that is. What a touch that is as well. Makes a save there, and just gets his foot on this here, just to take it out of the way of the Harrogate player before he put the back of the net. Again, Gills are lucky not to have conceded. Gills got a corner on this right hand side. They need to make something happen soon to get in from this game as it comes in now. It's a load of people on the post, and it just goes over the bar. Mandrel again headed up and didn't get it on target. It's been the whole story of this. Is probably the best chance Gills have had this half so far. Yeah, it's not been great. I'm going to say it now. We are not producing anything up front. We are struggling up front, and we are very weak in defence. And if Harrogate do walk away with 3 points, they totally deserve it.
That's what we're doing here. We're going for yesteryear. Kane Ramsey, I should say.
So Harrogate got the ball. They're going into the Gillingham. They've got to be careful here. Oh, and it's gone in the back of the net. And Harrogate are going to walk away with the 3 points. And I just want to say now, they absolutely deserve the 3 points, because they have played really well. They've come up to Gillingham, and they've decided to play some tactics, swap the half, so they attacking the Gills in the second half, put a good defence in, getting shots on target, causing Gills problems, and they're very value of their 2-0 lead, and overall their win. Gillingham have been woeful again today, and it's one of the, again, a really poor performance. We're showing nothing at the moment. There's no attack intent. Look at this. There's 3 Harrogate players charging the goal. They're 1-0 up, for heaven's sakes, and they're still going for the second. Gillingham are not showing any of that this game at all this season. Really poor. And Harrogate, congratulations, deserve those 3 points. Playing really well at the moment. And yeah, I think it's game over.
I suppose you could kick off this for
Harrogate get a third here. If they can get this on target, they're going to create an opportunity. They're going to shoot from distance. Oof. It's just gone over the bar. And that is full time. Gillingham lose 2-0 when we go over to Adam Westgate. So it's Gillingham 0, Harrogate Town 2, and on the line we have Adam Westgate.
Well, what can I say about that? I mean, that was probably one of the worst halves of football I've seen here in a long time.
It's crazy because we had the comparison of the Rochdale game where we looked on fire, and then we have the comparison of this game, a totally different outlook. And so what did you make of the second half and the whole game overall?
Well, obviously with Rochdale, you can only beat what's in front of you, and I praised them for that, but Rochdale were behind again the last time I saw, which, if it stayed that way, is 4 defeats in a row. So I'm not sure how much solace we can take from that when we watch tonight in Tranmere, because there were a few decent bits in the first half, a few decent bits the first 10 minutes of the second half, but as we said, it was all wing play, it was very predictable, and we just looked so bereft of any quality. And even Harrogate looked like they were huffing and puffing when they went forward, and still they got forward. They should have had, by my count, about 6 goals. I mean, did you count it to about that?
Yeah, I think on a good day they put 5 in the back of the net, and on a good day
they hadn't scored in 300 minutes.
Yeah, well there you go. And Gillingham are looking like they're going to be on that line in no time as well, because I just think at the moment our strikers or our movement forward is awful. We've had 1 shot on target, I think. No, 2 shots on target 1 shot on target in the last 2 games, and it's insane.
I didn't even know it was quite that bad, but yeah, it certainly felt like that, and it's going to be a long season if we carry on like this, and it's just going to be a few flashy plays down the wing and Reeves trying to do something, but I hope it improves. I still think Harris is a good manager. I just I just wonder if this is where we're shopping now. So I guess because you said about ending the show and leaving it in a positive way. The positivity is that we've still got a long season. I do believe in Harris. Walsall, I don't think won tonight. I haven't looked at the final score, but they were losing to Barrow. So bring on Walsall, let's correct things, and hopefully we can get a goal or two, because we're going to have to pick up soon. But I still believe in Harris.